Stop trying to keep someone that doesn't want to be kept. Most of you are thinking, maybe if I do this or I do that for them, I show them in this way, then maybe they'll want to stay around. Have you gone insane? Are you listening to yourself? They don't want to stay. Leave it. Let it go. It's done. It's over. Get your act together and only commit to the people that want to commit to you.
Most men start taking life seriously between 25 to 30, so if you start at 18 or even earlier, you have a 7-year head start. Everyone knows that you can change your life in 1 year. Imagine what you could do in 7.
Discipline is choosing between what do you want now and what do you want the most. Because I can tell you the small little pain, the small little inconvenience of self-discipline will never, ever, ever be as great as the pain of regret. Listen, for now, put your head down and just work. Ignore the noise, ignore the distractions. Prove to yourself that you can really do it, and then go show the rest of the world that you did.
When I was young, and this is before I made any money, before I had any influence, before any of this shit, I made my mom 2 promises. One, that I'd get us out of the situation that we were, and I'd retire her, which I did. And number 2, that I would die, and I'd probably get killed for the change that I want to make in this world. And one of the things about making money as young as I have, I've bought everything one could ever want to buy. I've done everything one could ever want to do. I have everything that one could want. What's left? For me, the only thing is truth, and the only thing is spreading truth and really leaving an impact. And not in the way that most people say it. Because most people will say they want to leave an impact, but at the end of the day, they won't put their money where their mouth is. They won't risk it all. And I've risked it all many, many times. I put myself in the firing line many, many times for what I believe in. And that's all that's left to me.
Being smart as a kid can be a massive curse. All the other kids had to study for months and you didn't. All you had to do was learn for the few hours beforehand and pass the test. And the issue is, when you grow up, your sense of work ethic is extremely underdeveloped. And if you're not conscious about this, you are eventually going to get lapped by the people who didn't have that natural born ability, but just were willing to work a little harder than you were. What if I told you that you're only 6 months away? 6 months away from the life that you've always dreamed of. The lifestyle, the body, the career that you have always dreamt of. And what if your success was guaranteed, and that everything you've always dreamt of was only 6 months away? But there's only one caveat, however. For the next 6 months, you have to put in the work. Every single day, do all of the things that you know you should be doing. So my question to you is, if your success was guaranteed and it was only 6 months away, would you do it? The truth is, we all pretty much know what action we should be taking, yet so few of us do.
The moment you stop caring and stop trying to impress other people is the moment you become 100 times happier. You know, and I've been there. I've worn the t-shirt and that's that. You know, I've tried to impress 1 million people, but then when you start to impress yourself and start doing things for you, you feel 10 times better. It takes all the pressure off. And I think people just need to understand that a bit more, like, you know, live for you. We only get one crack at this. It's not a dress rehearsal. We don't get to live life and do it again. You only live one life. So don't live your life worrying about what other people's got to say. You know, live your life for you, because you're a long time dead and you only get one crack at life. So don't live the life that everybody else wants you to live. Live your own life and make your own moves.
It's always the quiet work that you put in with your own 2 hands when no one else is watching. That's the 1 degree of separation from you and everyone else when it comes to productivity. It's the quiet work you put in when no one else is watching. The price of regret is much heavier than the price of discipline. You never want to wake up 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year down the road and go, man, I wish I would have listened to my gut. I wish I would have done this thing. You don't want to live in regret. If there's something you want to get done in work, your relationships, school, whatever it is, do it.
It's one of my favorite quotes ever, because it's true. Most men live lives of quiet desperation. You're just in this world where you just can't wait to just run away. You have to put aside enough money to give yourself a window. and then you have to have a plan, and you have to spend all your waking hours outside of whatever shit job you do planning your escape. Do it like your life depends on it, and to know that the consequences of not doing that are horrific.
You don't need to pound your chest in the mirror the fuck anymore if you have that.
It seems like, especially with confidence, right, or self-esteem, there's a relationship between confidence and competence. So what you're looking to do is try and have what you believe that you can do be ahead of what you can do.
Right.
Now, you're not looking for it to be delusional. You don't want it to be able to believe that you can do something like fly, right? But you need to have a relationship between the two.